Hello, everybody. It's about that time. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. I certainly do appreciate it. Today's beer, we're going to do another Treehouse beer. This is their I Have Promises to Keep. And this one, evidently the head brewer, the owner, brewed this for his bub of his life, his wife Lauren. Greg writes another Lauren beer on this one. The last one that was a Lauren beer was a very low ABV beer, what I call a session beer or a chick beer. This one is not so small. This one is a 7.9 percenter. So maybe this is maybe one of her final beer of the evening beer or so. I don't know. But it is, it's almost 8%. So it is a double IPA, and that's what they're calling it too. This was sent to me by Greg and his brother Adam. On the bottom of it, it said it was canned on February the 12th of 2020. Big 16-ounce plain Jane silver can with a stick-on wraparound label, guys. Y'all can a lot of times recognize when I pull these beers out of the fridge. It has no writing on the front. It just has some kind of artwork. It's a Treehouse beer. They're famous for that. Commercial description is the same thing that's written on the back here. It says, in 2014, I brewed an American Pale Ale, beneficiaries of chance to celebrate marrying the love of my life, Lauren. Over the years, time has become perpetual tradition to honor our bond with a new celebratory beer to mark the occasion. For our 4th anniversary, I'm pleased to offer a new double IPA. I have promises to keep. It is brewed with copious doses of Nelson and Citra in both kettle and dry hop. The Nelson Sauvignon hops, guys, lend to have a little bit of white grapes or stuff to them. It tastes and smells strongly of citrus, sweet Sauvignon Blanc grapes, and gooseberries. It is loaded with flavor and yet maintains an easy drinking, mouth-watering appeal. As the years pass by and bonds grow deeper, it is vital to reflect upon and give thanks for the special people in your life. I sincerely hope that this beer may serve as a vehicle to do so. With all this coronavirus stuff going around here, guys, and I'm about 3 weeks ahead now. Y'all won't see this. Today is the 23rd of March. You won't see it for probably sometime in April. But everything is closing up and shutting down. It's almost come to the point where nothing is operating as usual. And unless you're in the healthcare or the grocery business or pharmaceutical drugstore business, they've basically shut all that down. All the restaurants are closed unless they're doing some kind of takeout or delivery or something like that. All the restaurants can't have people in them anymore, so it's getting pretty bad nationwide, especially here in Virginia. So hope everybody's doing well and stay safe. Over to Untapped. This has the exact same commercial description. We never get the IBUs from Treehouse. 7.9. We got the date. We got the ABV. It is time. So. Into the glass we go. Seems to be very carbonated, so let me back off on this super aggressive pour. It is a very light color coming out. It is kind of cloudy and hazy, but it's a lighter amber color instead of the bright orange juice color. Still a good looking beer. I have promises to keep. So this is about almost 2 fingers of head, guys. It almost looks like grapefruit juice. It's a little lighter than an orange juice color beer. So a little on the lighter color side. Very nice looking. To the nose we go. Ah, yes. Nice and citrusy. I don't know about the gooseberries. I don't know if I've ever had a gooseberry. I am getting some white grapes, and it's nice and citrusy. A little bit of pine in there. It smells pretty good. It's got a very pleasant aroma. And it being 7.9, almost 8%, definitely into my go-to range, so let's find out. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Greg and Adam. Thank you both. Oh yeah, very tasty. And when they do these different style hops, like the Nelson and some of these Southern Hemisphere hops, the Vic, and a lot of the other ones, it's usually a little different than what your typical Northwest American hops provide. Those a little kink into it from a typical IPA or a double IPA. White grapes are there. I'm getting that from the Nelson hops. Yeah, citra hops, I mean, you're going to get that citrusy, sometimes some oranges or maybe some tropical fruit notes, grapefruit, pineapple. This is more white grapes and citrusy. It's citrusy, but not to the orange citrusy. Maybe a hint of some lemon or... Not getting a lot of oranges on the note, but it does taste citrusy. It's very pleasant. Absolutely pleasant. A pleasure to drink. Alcohol is super well hidden. Got big hop aroma and hop taste. So these guys know how to do this style of beer. They absolutely do. I'm not a big fan of their artwork, but that's just me. And on that back end pour, there is a little bit of swirling going in there, so we did have some settling going on in there. It has clouded it up a little bit more, and looks like I got it all out of there. But as you can see, I don't know if you can or not, it is a little more cloudier than it was when I first poured it in there. But it's still a lighter color. Doesn't look like orange juice, maybe a half and half orange juice and half grapefruit or grapefruit juice. Very nice beer. Very, very nice beer. I would buy this beer if I could get it here, guys. Ain't no doubt in my mind. This is definitely an impressive beer. So let me sip on this. I'll come up to room temperature and we'll come back and give it a grade. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on this about an hour and a half. It's pretty tasty, guys. This is very impressive beer. I would definitely buy this beer if I could get it here. Definitely into the my go-to range of being almost 8%, 7.9%. Very nice grapes and citrusy taste. It's not a big orange taste, but I am getting some citrusy notes there. Maybe some lemon or something else. Maybe a hint of some tropical fruit notes. Not a lot, but very, very pleasant. Very easy drinking. Alcohol is very well hidden. A very nice beer. Very well done beer. I'm usually impressed with what comes from Treehouse here, guys. They do some really tasty stuff, especially in their IPAs and double IPAs and all their stuff, basically. The head brewer there definitely knows what's going on and how to do a great beer. So, very pleasant. Like I said, been sipping on it for quite a while. Almost 2 hours, hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. Been savoring it, sipping on it, and doing some computer work. So enjoyed this one. This is a very pleasant beer. Final chug. Definitely getting the grapes. Citrusy and grapes stand out more than anything else. Grapes in the front row and then everything else behind it. But very citrusy. Maybe a slight hint of some lemon in there. Very, very enjoyable beer. A very tasty double IPA, guys. Very nice. Date's on the bottom of it. ABV is on the can. Guys, It's an awesome beer. I'm stuck between a 9 and a 10 on this one. I'm gonna have to give it a 10, guys. There's no reason why I should not. I mean, it doesn't have quite a lot of the tropical fruit notes or anything, but they've only used 2 different hops instead of 4, 5, 6 different hops on it. It's tasty. I would definitely buy this beer, so I'm gonna give it to 10. It is a very tasty beer. 100 for me, guys. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 97, world class. Awesome numbers from those guys. And over to Untapped, they have it at 4.4. Awesome numbers from those guys too. Not the best numbers I've seen, but impressive enough for me that I would buy it. I would, and that's the biggest recommendation I can give to a beer. If I would spend my money on it, and I would if I could get it here. So, if you've had this one from Treehouse, this is I Have Promises to Keep. Let me know what you think if you had it. I enjoyed this tremendously. Like I said, I sipped on it for almost 2 hours. Very, very pleasant beer. Very, very pleasant. So if you have, let me know what you think, guys. And until we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge or the humidor. See you then.